She's not playing games with you. She's having an entirely different emotional experience than you are, and mistaking her internal weather patterns for a referendum on your worth is how good guys turn into anxious texters at 2 a.m. Here's what's actually happening, and there's a simple tracking system at the end that'll save you from spiraling like a detective analyzing 3-hour text delays. You think consistency means she should feel the same way about you every single day. That's not how human emotions work. That's how toasters work. She had an amazing date with you on Thursday, felt that spark, sent you those enthusiastic texts. Then Friday, her boss was a nightmare. Her friend had a crisis. She barely slept. And now it's Saturday morning and you're texting "Good morning, beautiful" into what feels like a black hole. You're taking her silence as evidence she's lost interest. She's taking a nap. These aren't the same thing. Here's your framework. Emotional peaks are real, but temporary for everyone. The mistake is measuring her interest by comparing today's energy to the highest point she's ever shown you. That's like judging every meal against the best thing you've ever eaten. Stop using peak moments as your baseline. When she goes cold, then warm, then cold again, you think it's about you. Sometimes it is. Most of the time, she's literally just regulating her own vulnerability. Here's the pattern you need to recognize. She gets close, feels exposed, pulls back to test if you'll chase or if you'll stay calm. If you chase, you confirm her fear that you need her attention to feel okay. If you disappear completely, you confirm her fear that you were only there for the good parts. So here's your move-by-move process. When she goes cold, you briefly match her energy, but stay present. She sends short texts. You send short texts back. She takes hours to respond. You take hours too, not as punishment, but because you've got a life. Then here's the crucial part. After 2 or 3 exchanges of matched energy, you initiate one warm thing. Not needy, not "are we okay," just normal warmth. That thing you mentioned about your sister's wedding. How'd that turn out? You're showing her that her mood swings don't control your emotional temperature, but you're still interested when she's ready to engage. One caveat. If the cold phases get longer and more frequent, or she never bounces back with real effort, that's not vulnerability regulation. That's low interest. Don't hang around forever proving you're calm. Secure guys know when to walk. Write these down because your brain will fight you on this. Is she dealing with work stress, family drama, health stuff, or friendship conflict? If yes to any, her coldness is probably about bandwidth, not you. Has she shown genuine interest before this cold phase? If yes, you've already got evidence she's capable of wanting you. Is she still responding at all, even if it's brief? If yes, she hasn't checked out. She's just low on energy. Did anything about your behavior change right before she went cold? If no, then you're not the variable here. Flip it. Are you only chasing her peak energy too? Make sure you're in her baseline self, not just the highs. The routine that keeps you sane. Check in with yourself once per day maximum. Ask, is she still engaging at all? Not, is she engaging the way she did at her peak? If she's still there, even minimally, keep being normal. The guys who stand out aren't the ones who match her intensity every second. They're the ones who don't need her to perform interest to know they're worth knowing. This framework gets you through the early chaos, but the best relationships settle into mutual consistency without all this decoding. If you're always managing her moods, find someone whose emotional weather matches yours more often. Most people are chasing chemistry and call it love. That is why so many end up hurt, ghosted, or stuck repeating the same patterns. Real attraction is not magic, fate, or soulmates. It is psychology, boundaries, communication, and emotional maturity. The 21 Hidden Principles of Attraction explains why modern dating feels broken and what actually creates lasting connection. This is not dating advice or feel-good fantasy. It is research-grounded truth about attachment, trust, conflict, and desire. If confusion, mixed signals, and relationships that burn hot and die fast feel familiar, this book will change how love is understood and who is chosen forever.